Hello my fellow YouTube beekeepers and wannabe beekeepers. Today I want to talk about heat and beekeeping. It is hot right now. We have a heat dome that's going over the US. We're hitting 100 to 105 temps, and this is a terrible time to do beekeeping. You can't even cheat and do it in the morning when it's fairly cool. You're still under threat of doing bad damage to your hive. So when you go manipulate comb out of a Langstroth, you always need to make sure that gravity is going that way when you're holding a frame. If you tilt it this way, gravity still goes that way, and if the comb is not fully attached, with the weight of honey, it can bend, break, and fall. So you don't want to go inspecting a hive during high heat, because if you do and you pull it out and you go manipulate, you can weaken some of that comb when you put it back in there later in the day when it gets hot. That is weakened comb, and it can collapse in your hive and do a little bit of damage. Now, top bar hives are a little bit worse. As much as I love my top bar hive beekeeping, I have had some issues where I, in my enthusiasm, did some beekeeping at 105 degrees. I pulled out the comb, inspected it, looked at it, put back in, and what happens is you've weakened that a little bit by manipulating it, pulling it out, stretching against the burr comb. So if this was attached on this side and you pull it out, you have applied force downwards and weaken that there, causing a hinge. If it continues to get hot and that comb separates from the bar, it will fall over, and you have a 50-50 chance. If it falls away from the rest of the combs, it's not going to be too terribly bad. But I've had them fall inwards and domino, break, 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 break. And I had 10 frames that fell, destroyed the brood nest, honey dripping out the bottom of the hive. I didn't find it until the next time I showed up. The hive was really badly weakened. It'd been a couple of weeks. So I recommend above 100, just don't do beekeeping. Let it sit for a little bit, wait till there's a cool period, then go do your beekeeping. So that's my advice for the day, and I will see you next time. And don't forget, I'm now on Patreon, so you can sign up. The link is below. See you next video.